Hello everyone. So in this video we're going to work out some problems involving equations. Okay? So let us take a look at the first problem. Each box weighs p grams. Okay, so we have these two boxes each weighing p grams. Write an equation to represent the scales. Okay, so here our scale is balanced. Okay, therefore our equation is equal. Okay. On the right hand side we have 10 grams and on the left hand side we have P plus P plus 4. Okay, we can simplify this. Okay, we can collect these terms. P plus P gives us 2P plus 4 is equal to 10. And there you have your equation. It is important that you do not need to write grams here. You do not need to write G when writing equations. Please write only values. Okay, so in the second equation, we have to solve the equation to find the weight of one box. In other words, we have to find the value of P. Okay, so we're going to use our equation here. 2P plus 4 is equal to 10. Okay, we get rid of plus 4 by subtracting 4 on both sides. Okay, so we have 2p, this becomes 0, 10 minus 4 gives us 6. Since 2p is equal to 6, then we have to divide by 2 on both sides to find the value of 1p. Okay, so this becomes 1p, 6 divided by 2 gives us 3. Okay, so the value of the box here, which is called P, is equal to 3 grams. Okay, so there you have your first answer. Problem 2. Okay, we have a mystery question. I think of a number, multiply it by 4 and subtract 8. The result is 20. Okay, so when you see these type of questions, please write everything step by step so that you don't miss any of the operations. So here he is saying write down an equation for Paul's mystery number. So let me read it again. So I think of a number. Let me name that number X. You can name it A, you can name it B, any letter you want. Okay, I'm going to name my mystery number X. Multiply it by 4, so times 4, and subtract 8 minus. It's important that this subtraction minus 8 from from the answer of this x times 4. The result, so we have an equals there, is equal to 20. You can arrange this equation by x times 4. You can write it as 4x. Okay, we don't write multiplication in algebra. So we have 4x minus 8 is equal to 20. And there you have your equation. Now in B we have to solve the equation. Okay, so again I'm going to write it down again. So we have 4x minus 8 is equal to 20. We get rid of this minus 8 by adding 8 on both sides. Okay, and we are left with 4x. This becomes 0 is equal to 28. Let me continue here. So we ended up with 4x is equal to 28. Okay, now we have to get rid of this 4 by dividing 4 on both sides. Okay, so this simplifies with this. So x equals 28 division by 4 gives us 7. So the mystery number, 4's mystery number was 7 here. Okay. Question 3. The sides of a rectangle, which is this, are x centimeters and 3 centimeters. Its perimeter, okay, the outline is 24 centimeters. Write down an equation for the perimeter of the rectangle. So we know that to find the perimeter, you have to walk around a shape. You have to add all the sides of the shape. So here, perimeter P is equal to, and we have to add all these, x plus 3 plus x plus 3. Okay. However, we know that the perimeter here, he told us that it is 24. So instead of p, you can write 24. You can collect x with x plus x gives us 2x, plus 3 gives us positive 6. And there you have your equation. Now we need to solve it to find the value of x. Okay, so we have 24 is equal to 2x plus 6. So we get rid of this 6, okay, by subtracting 6 from both sides. Okay. So 24 minus 6 gives us 18 is equal to 2x. And this becomes 0. I'm not going to write anything. In order to get rid of that 2, I have to divide both sides by 2. Okay. 18 division by 2 gives us 9, which is equal to x. Therefore, x here has a value of 9. So the length of our rectangle is 9 centimeters. Do not forget to write the units. Okay? Okay, so question 4. Mary and Jane each have X sweets, and Susan has 10 sweets. Okay? Amongst them, they have 24 sweets. So here we are talking about 3 people. Okay, 3 children. We have Mary, Jane, and Susan. Form an equation for the sweets they have all together. So here we have to add all the sweets they have together. So sweets Mary plus that of Jane and plus that of Susan. Altogether, they should make up 24, as he told us before. Okay? Issa. We know that Mary and Jane each have X sweets. Each have. So Mary has X sweets and Jane has also X. They have the same amount of sweets, but we don't know it yet. Plus 10 sweets is equal to 20. Right. So here we have our equation. We can collect these two. X plus x gives us 2x plus 10 equal to. Okay. So now we have to solve the equation. So the equation is x plus 10 is equal to. Need to solve it to find the value of x here. Okay. So first get rid of that positive 10 by subtracting 10 from the right hand side. We are left with 2x, 10 plus 10, 10 minus 10, sorry, gives us 0. 24 minus 10 gives us 40. Okay. Our next step is that we have to get rid of this 2. So divide by 2 both sides. You are left with x. This simplifies with this. They give us the value of 1. 14 division by 2 gives us 7. Therefore, x, the amount of sweets that Mary has is 7 sweets, So Jane has 7 sweets. Okay, therefore x is equal to 7 sweets. Okay, example 5. Packet of crisps cost X cents. Sarah bought 6 packets and she paid 72 cents. So here we know that 6 packets, okay, 6 packets is equal to 72 cents, right? So write down an equation to find how much one packet of crisps costs. Mana, what do you have to do here? So we know that a packet of crisps costs X cents. So one packet costs X. If I have to buy 6, if Sarah has to buy 6, therefore the cost of 6 packets is 6 multiplied by X. Okay? And the total should be 72. So 6 packets multiplied by the cost of one packet. We can arrange this by writing down as 6x is equal to 72. Right? Now we have to solve our equation. So 6x is equal to 72. In order to get rid of this 6, we can divide by 6 on both sides. Okay? So 6 division by 6 gives us 1x. 72 division by 6 gives us 12 cents. Okay? Therefore, the cost of one packet is equal to 12 cents. We have our last problem here. So write down an equation for the sum of angles of the triangle. So here we have a triangle. Each angle, okay, is written here. So this angle is x minus 12 degrees. This angle is 2x degrees and this angle is x degrees. Now, we know that the sum of all angles in a triangle add up to 180. So that we know it. He did not need to tell us the sum of the triangle because we know it from before. Okay? And now we have to actually add all the angles because the sum is found by adding all the angles. So we have x minus 12 plus 2x plus x. Okay, we can arrange this by collecting these. So we have x plus 2x plus x gives us 4x minus 12 is equal to 180. Okay, so there you have your equation. Now in B we have to solve it to find x. Okay, so we have to solve our equation. So we have 4x minus 12 is equal to 180. In order to get rid of this minus 12, we have to add 12 on both sides. And we are left with 4x minus 12 plus 12 gives us 0. 180 plus 12, okay, gives us 192. In order to get rid of this 4, we have to divide both sides by 4. Okay, so therefore x, 1x, is equal to, you can use a calculator, 192 division by 4 and you should get the answer of 48 degrees. Okay, so the value of x here is 48. Last step is that we have to find all the values of all the angles in this triangle. Okay, so what are the angles of the triangle? We have this one, which is called x degrees. We know that it is 48 degrees already. Okay, we have this x minus 12, x minus 12 instead of x. We write 48 because we know the value of x, and we subtract 12. Okay, and there you should get the answer of 36. Last one, here we have 2x degrees. We know that 2 is multiplied with x, so we have 2 times the value of x. 2 times 48 gives us the value of 96. And there you have your final answers. Thank you for watching.